Hello, my name is Andrea and I am the director of Latin Roots Cultural Project. I am from Mexico. I grew up in Mexico my whole life and I came to Canada when I was 18 years old to study English, and I loved it so much that I decided to stay. My culture, the Mexican culture, is a very rich culture that I truly miss, and I've missed so much since I came here. It is a very vibrant culture with a lot of events like Dia de Muertos. We celebrate big events in family, and also there are many things that are related to the language. Latin Roots Cultural Project is a project that initiated a few years ago. Because I was missing my culture, I decided I wanted to create something where people could connect back to the Latin American culture and the Spanish language. So I live in Saskatchewan, and I think we don't have lots of opportunities to connect with the Latin American culture and the Spanish language. So what I decided to do was make an organization that allows people to come together and experience Dia de Muertos or some of their famous or popular events back in their countries and get a chance to speak the language with each other, but also for local people who maybe were born here in the country but are so interested about the Latin American culture. We wanted to make a space where they could come and learn about it as well, and make it a good integration opportunity for Latin American immigrants, but also local people to come together and experience the beautiful Latin American culture. The event we are doing today is a Spanish summer camp. So we have a summer camp for kids aged 6 to 9, and we teach them Spanish. So some of the kids know Spanish already because their parents might be from a Latin American country, but other kids have no previous knowledge of the language but are so interested in learning about languages. So we wanted to have that opportunity where kids that know the language and kids that don't know it but are interested can be together and learn from each other. And I think learning a new language, any language that it is, it's very good for young children to open their minds, have a new perspective of the world, and that is what we want to do with this Spanish summer camp. A day for a child in our Spanish summer camp called Summer with Amigos is full of activities, outdoor and indoor. So in the mornings, we spend our time at the park. We run around and play games that they are already familiar with, like the floor is lava, airplane, or things like that. And we incorporate Spanish words into the games. And then in the afternoons, we do arts and crafts. We go indoors to do board games, and they are free to bring their own board games, and we will translate them to Spanish for them to practice their words and phrases that they learned. So each week is a different theme. This week's theme is food, so they are learning fruits, vegetables, colors, numbers, etc. So each week is different, but it's all about having fun and incorporating those Spanish words into the games. My inspiration for creating this summer camp is my nephew. So my nephew he was born here, but his mom, my sister, is from Mexico. We realized that since he was little, he didn't have a lot of opportunities to interact with people speaking the Spanish language, except for my sister and me. So he was losing his Spanish background. He couldn't communicate with my mom, who still lives in Mexico and doesn't speak in English. So I wanted to create an opportunity for kids who have some kind of Latin American heritage to connect back to the language, but also for local kids who have that interest in learning about the language.
Hola, me llamo Gaby y soy una voluntaria en este campamento llamado Summer with Amigos. I am from Colombia. I'm an immigrant, and so my culture is Colombian, and it's a very rich culture, very diverse. My favorite part about volunteering here is being able to teach the kids Spanish and sharing my own Latin American culture and seeing how you can be able to learn something new through playing, and it doesn't have to be all serious, and that can be a really effective way of doing it, yeah. The goal of this event is to teach children Spanish through a variety of activities that make it fun to learn, and I would say it also helps them to interact with each other and make friends, and at the end of the day learn something new and have a more open-minded perspective on the world. My message to the world would be try to explore different things, be open-minded, take risks, and there's so many things, so many different things. I think our world is so diverse, and so it's worth it to explore different languages, different cultures, different people, and so many activities.
Dos, tres. Hola.